Hello everybody, welcome to Kent Video Tutorials. In this video we will talk about how to design and set online quizzes in your Moodle environment. To do that, first go to your unit landing page. There you will find a list of quizzes. If you can't find it, check the turn editing off or on button. It should show turn editing off. Then you'll find a list of quizzes are already created. These are all quiz templates where you can change and customize all these templates as per your requirement. The starting point should be to hide these quizzes, these links, so your students can't see the other quizzes and don't get confused. To do that, click the edit button and then click the hide. So in this case, your students will not be able to see the hidden quizzes, but remember, before placing the quiz in front of your student or starting the quiz, unhide the quiz that you'd like to take. In that case, again, say for example, if you'd like to take quiz 1, click the edit button, then click the show button, then the student will be able to get access to this quiz. But for the timing, we are hiding it. The next step would be to rename the default name to the name actually you want to put in. So to do that, click this pencil button and say for example the quiz is on leadership, then you type leadership, then you press enter. Now you can see then the name has been changed to leadership. So this is your quiz. So this is the way actually you unhide the quiz link and then change the name of the quiz, and when you give the quiz to your student, then you unhide the link again so the student can see it. The next step would be to set up the quiz date and time limit. To do that, click the edit button, click the edit setting. You will see a new page that is quiz setup page. There you'll find a table which is online quiz test instruction. Change these instructions as per your requirement. So like exam duration, if you think it's 20 minutes, then you put 20 here. Then if you'd like to change the time, you type the time here. And if you'd like to put any specific instruction or you'd like to delete this instruction, just delete it. And this is the way actually you can change this table. The next part is like look into the typing. If you click this arrow button, it will expand and there you will find the date. So if you'd like to take your quiz, for example, say for May 5, 2017, click the enable button, click select 5, then the month, May, date, and then you can set the time in. If you want the quiz to be available for, say for example, 2 days in the Moodle, you set a end date, which is 2 dates. It should be May 7, May is the time. The next part is what should be the time limit of your quiz, how much time you'd like to give it to the student for finishing the test. So you click the enable button, say your quiz duration is 15 minutes, so you type in 15 and you click its open attempts are submitted automatically. This is the thing when the student, after the student sit for the test, after 15 minutes the quiz will automatically shut down. Then the next step is question behavior. It's very important to change it to deferred feedback. The deferred feedback will not give the quiz result immediately, so change it to deferred feedback, and this is very important. Otherwise the students would be able to see the answer right after they answered the quiz question. So you must change this setup to deferred feedback. Another option you can go with is you can make your quiz password protected. So you click the extra restrictions on items. Say we would like to put a password, say the password is bingo. That's it. So if you think that, I mean, you don't need a specific time frame, you use the password to have the quiz, then you can disable these options. But having the time limit is important. Then the student has got a fixed limit of time to sit for the test, and then it could be password protected. A good idea would be to, I mean, set the quiz and everything, and then you give the password to your students immediately before the start of the quiz, and when they use the password and go in, they sit for the exam, and right after the exam you can change the password to something else for the next test. So there might be a test in Sydney, for example, in one class in the on Monday morning. Then you use one specific password. Then after the quiz, then the lecturer from Melbourne can go in and change the password to another password, so the student can't share the password with one another, and you have got a completely a new password for a new test. So it would be a good idea to change the password every time you take a quiz and finish it, and then get a new password, so the other students cannot go in with the previous password. And when it's done, that's it. Click the save and return to course. So now you have got the leadership quiz where the time limit, the password, everything is set it up. The next step is to add question to your quizzes. To do that, you click the quiz link. There are two options from where you can go to the quiz setup option. You can see like the edit quiz option, you'll find it on the left side of the screen here, and there's another edit quiz option here. You can, actually it has the same function, there's the same button, same function put in two different places, so you can click either of it. So when you click, say, edit quiz, then you'll get a new page where you can add questions or edit questions, or I mean delete questions from the quiz. You can set the maximum grade. It can be 10, 20, 30 depending on your requirement. Say for example, we have got 15 marks is the maximum grade of this quiz. There are different ways to add question to the quiz. So to add question, click the add button. So you'll find that you can create a completely a new question, and then you can take questions from question banks. You can take random questions from a question bank. So let's start with the new question. If you click the new question, then you will get the option of what type of question you'd like to put in the exam. There are like different options to put question in. Let's pick the multiple choice question. So we would like to add a multiple choice question in the exam. So first you put the question name, say it's MCQ1. Then the question text, for example, what is leadership? If you have got answers, for example, you can set the answers. Say the first option is L, the second option is E, the third option is A, D, E. So out of this 5 options, you have to select the right answer. To select the right answer, you can see there is a grade option here. So for example, if the right answer is choice 2, you take it, you select 100% to it. So if student attempt this question, they will get 100% mark. Other than for any other question, they will get 0. So when it's done, you click the save changes. Now you have got your first question here. If you'd like to edit this question, for example, you design this question, but later on you see you have figured out you need to change it. So then click this button. So you can change it. What are the types of leadership? Go down. If you think the correct answer is not choice 2, you make it none. And if you think that the correct answer is choice 3, then you keep it, make it 100%. And in that case, you can edit. This is the way you can edit your questions. When done, hit the save changes button. So this is the way actually you create question and you edit question in the Moodle exam environment. The next option is, if you have got a question bank, you can pull question from the question bank. So click the question bank. I've got some question bank already ready in my Moodle environment. So for example, I have got 10 questions on branding. So I'm clicking this bank. Now you can see I have got all the questions in my bank. If you'd like to select say question 2, question 5, question 6 and question 7, I select it, then I click the add select questions. Now it's there. So I'm pulling in questions from my bank. The third option is you can select question in random. For example, if I go to another bank, say where I have got 15 questions and I'd like to take say 5 questions in random from my bank of 15 questions. So it's all there. So this is the way actually you create questions in the Moodle environment. When it's done, hit the save button and go back to your quiz link. So it's all done. And that's all about managing a quiz in Moodle online environment. If you have got any questions, please feel free to send me an email. My email address is ehsan.ahmed@kent.edu.au. I'd be happy to answer your queries. Thank you very much. Thanks for listening to this video. Cheers. Bye.